Let the bot battle begin. Bronco wins last fight with a little bit of luck. Same day delivery completely dominated. Now let's see which one gets advantage here. Same day delivery seems to have a lower wedge, but it's inconsistent if it can get underneath. Both bots not able to turn well whatsoever. But same day delivery has the easier to utilize weapon. Now getting underneath Bronco with that wedge. Taking him around. And there's a big slam right into the wall goes Bronco. And there's a lift by Bronco onto same day delivery's weapon. You can see how easily same day delivery misses. Oh! Bronco lands a lift. Oh my goodness! Massive flip there by Bronco, starting to turn the tide a bit, but that flipper does seem bent. A little extra bent in the not normal way. Bronco's flipper is normally bent. Whatever. With same day delivery on the counterattack, but Bronco getting underneath again, flipping same day delivery. Not quite getting that oomph, that last flip. Same day delivery is back up and is back on the attack. Now Bronco's flipper is bent, is less bent than it should be. That flipper is not going to be able to get underneath same day delivery, and there's a serious slam by same day delivery. And oh no! Same day delivery has somehow split in half, and the countdown started. Bronco's going to go 2-0 with some incredible luck. Oh my goodness! The same day delivery dominated the majority of this fight, controlling and pushing around Bronco, getting used more often. But Bronco counterattacked, landing 2 big flips, and that was the biggest hit of the entire match. And then Bronco landed another flip. However, same day delivery managed to control the fight, trying to take advantage of Bronco's damaged weapon, but those flips seem to have severely damaged same day delivery as it split in half later in the match. Let the bot battle begin. Both bots looking to get underneath the other Hammerhead with a direct shot and another one. And another one. Hammerhead aggressive with its weapon start. There's a 4th shot and a 5th shot. But Hammerhead landing more shots, but Snowfall gets a flip. And there's a big one there. And ripping off a piece of Hammerhead. And now it's Snowfall that's landing a brilliant sequence there from the flipper. And Hammerhead, it almost got underneath there. No, it couldn't quite capitalize. Oh, and Snowfall turns it around, throwing Hammerhead out of the arena. What a fast-paced battle. And a great win for Snowfall to get back into the season. Hammerhead landed the first few shots, but Snowfall landed more impactful ones, throwing Hammerhead all around the arena, controlling the match, and with an incredible sequence of flips, managing to throw Hammerhead out of the arena in controlled fashion. Let the bot battle begin. Quantum getting to the side of SlamMow and already throwing them into the screws, doing some damage. And Quantum off to a great start, but SlamMow needs to counter. And Quantum gets underneath, grabbing that side armor, with the space between the wheels. So that seems like a major flaw in SlamMow's design that Quantum will be able to exploit. And there goes some more front, and there's Quantum using that weakness again in SlamMow. So SlamMow is on his face, but Quantum does the nice thing and frees him. SlamMow takes quite a long time to self-right, but now pinning Quantum in the corner, with Quantum able to get back, grabbing SlamMow again, throwing him into the screws. It was Quantum using the arena hazards to perfection at the moment, and now, really getting SlamMow stuck on there. And the screws grinding SlamMow down to size. And that body's getting its butt kicked right now. Quantum grabbing SlamMow again, putting him into screws. Quantum is fighting a perfect fight right now. An amazing performance so far by Quantum as they push SlamMow, but SlamMow using one of his arms to try and grab Quantum, and now he's actually got him on his side. What a counter by SlamMow, and now they're going in for another attack, getting that lifter underneath. Now SlamMow has lost an arm, but they land another lift. SlamMow with the counter, looking to grab and then suplex Quantum, and they do. SlamMow with an amazing counter, but they need to continue the assault because Quantum is just going to keep controlling the fight. And Quantum now takes SlamMow into the screws once more, and SlamMow is taking SlamMow once again on the receiving end of the punishment. And Quantum is grabbing the arm again and swinging SlamMow away from the pulverizer for some reason. Once again, brilliant control from Quantum, and now they're trying to use the pulverizer to rip off SlamMow's other top arm, and it works. SlamMow does get an opportunity to get clear onto the back, but can't quite get underneath Quantum. This is an incredibly tactful, down there, brutal battle, and one that Quantum is winning. Despite that lapse in concentration in the middle of the fight, Quantum is in complete control now. Now is pushing SlamMow onto the screws again, and now the screws take SlamMow out. The countdown has begun, and what a performance by Quantum. There you go, to 2-0. Quantum was absolutely dominant throughout nearly the entirety of the fight, using the arena hazards and Snowfall SlamMow to perfection, but SlamMow was able to get some kind of counter, suplexing and lifting Quantum a couple of times, but after that, Quantum just went right back on the attack, utilizing the arena hazards and SlamMow to perfection, and then was able to push SlamMow one last time to the screws, which then threw him out. Let the battle begin. Two powerful weapons that didn't really get a chance to display themselves in their last fight. And Witch Doctor's already sending Blindside flying. Oh, and another big shot from that drum. And again. And Blindside is going flying with every one of these shots, and there he goes into the wall. No, don't know why the pulverizer activated. And there's another big hit. Witch Doctor does have new configurations and improvements, but is not using them for this fight. It's the way Blindside is built, they decided to go with their original drum and wedges, and it is working very well so far, but the weapon seems to have gone down, at least temporarily, and there's another big hit. Witch Doctor taking these shots on the chin, and now the weapon is back up and running again. And there's another big shot. Oh, Blindside sends itself flying into the wall and has lost part of its bar. Now, this is huge for Witch Doctor, and now they get underneath, landing another hit. And there's a big hit there. The Witch Doctor now controls Blindside, trying to use their back wedge. Not quite working the way they want to, though. Another shot. To really take advantage, there's a good shot by Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is putting constant pressure on Blindside, getting consistent attacks in, slowly wearing down because they can't. Oh my goodness! Blindside tears itself apart. That is what Witch Doctor was looking for. The blade is broken, the butt is flipped, and the fight is over. Doctor had a game plan and they stuck to it, putting constant pressure on Blindside, going into that bar every single exchange, not finding anything different, and eventually they managed to break Blindside's bar. Blindside threw themselves into the wall. And Blindside tried to use their back legs, tried to switch up tactics, but Witch Doctor just kept on making them afraid that they would flip him over. Blindside got desperate and just tried to keep spinning, but eventually tore itself to pieces. Let the battle begin. Lunar getting underneath Beta's wedge. Oh, what the heck? Beta just sent itself flying over the Lunar New Year. And that's another hammer shot. But what is Beta doing? Oh my god. And he does it again. Oh my god. Oh no! Lunar New Year rips Beta's hammer off. And this has gotten very bad for Beta as Lunar New Year goes on the attack. Oh. And there's another hit. And there's another small tap by Lunar. And Beta's lost part of his wedge. And there's another big hit. Beta's lost the rest of his wedge. There's another shot by Lunar New Year. And he gets it back and rips a huge piece of Beta off and splits him in half. What a ridiculous fight. The Lunar New Year is getting a destructive second knockout. Well, Beta decided to beat itself over Lunar New Year twice. And then Lunar New Year was able to rip Beta's hammer off. And then just destroyed Beta and took through it around until it split him in half. Let the bot battle begin. Oh, big shot there by Steel Fury, flipping Valkyrie over. Valkyrie uses the screws to self-right one to remain an undercutter. And there's a third shot and a second flip by Steel Fury. Let's see if Valkyrie can still spin its weapon. Oh, they're not spinning their undercutter. It looks like Steel Fury is disabled Valkyrie as an undercutter. And there's another big shot by Steel Fury. And again, Steel Fury remaining aggressive and has not flipped itself. That's what happened in this last fight, and it's lucky because they lose the fight. But no, they flipped themselves. There's Valkyrie trying to right Steel Fury, giving them a second chance. And now there's another hit. Let's see how this fight develops now that we know Steel Fury can flip itself. Now Valkyrie's on the screws. There's a big shot by Steel Fury. And another hit. And another one. Steel Fury pops Valkyrie into the air again. And now flips itself again. But Valkyrie giving Steel Fury trying to give Steel Fury a third chance, and she does. As Steel Fury has incredible Valkyrie with some incredible sportsmanship, but it's not going to win the fight when it gets thrown around like that. But Steel Fury throws itself onto its side again. And it looks like Valkyrie he's trying to show remorse again. But it's not being successful. And they're backing off now. The countdown has started. Valkyrie gives Steel Fury 2 extra chances, and Steel Fury blew it. Well, Valkyrie was thrown around the ring. Steel Fury disabled her weapon early. That was the undercutter, but Valkyrie was able to get Steel Fury to flip itself several times during that fight. Tried to show mercy, and Steel Fury continued to land big hits, just like that. But Valkyrie able to flip Steel Fury a third time, and that time they ended it. Let the main event begin. Claw Viper underneath Bite Force and throws them. It flips one more throw for this. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful attack by Claw Viper. They couldn't quite get the job done. Now Bite Force is underneath. What a beautiful attack by Claw Viper. The Bite Force is super lucky to survive. They were nearly out of the arena, but now they're flipping Claw Viper. The Bite Force is starting up his own attack. And there's another big hit there by Bite Force. Once again, a massive hit. That weapon is just so powerful on Bite Force. There's another one. Once again, Claw Viper takes another hit. This is an absolute beating right now. This turned from a perfect fight for Claw Viper into an absolute annihilation of the blue bot. Bite Force is continuing to land monstrous shots, sending Claw Viper an inch or two into the air, and 6 inches across the arena floor. And now they throw them out of the arena. So much power in Bite Force, and what a comeback trail from Bite Force. Claw Viper was within a few millimeters of a quick victory here. The Fight Force was able to slip back down off of that wall just barely, and then completely dominated the rest of the fight, throwing Claw Viper all around. Claw Viper tried to switch strategies, but it didn't work whatsoever. And Fight Force is completely dominant. A scary start to the fight, but a dominant aftermath.